What up, everybody? I'm HollaRox from the Justice Crew and my animals, and you're watching Crack TV. Well, yeah, I'm HollaRox. I was actually born in Venezuela. I'm from Miami, represent Fontainebleau, Rios, grew up there. I'm a rapper, I'm a musician. I don't like calling myself rapper too much. I like calling myself a musician. I just happen to do hip hop. I've been at this for like about 10 years now. You know what I'm saying? I try to switch up everything that I usually do, you know what I'm saying? I try to expand as much as I can into you know, the music world and everything like that, you know. I'm just trying to get Miami popular. I'm trying to put Fontainebleau on the map. That's basically what I'm trying to do. To be honest with you, I honestly think I have multiple sides to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a rapper, but I don't really listen to rap as much as, you know what I'm saying, like a rapper should. I appeal a lot more to the alternative crowd. I appeal a lot more to the other side of Miami, you know what I'm saying? More of the, I guess you could say, the hipster crowd, all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I know how to connect with other people. I know how to establish different grounds when it comes to music and when it comes to just socializing. And that's what I think I could bring to the table as different from everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I could drop references from bands, from pop culture or whatever. And I usually work with other people that's not just hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I work with a lot of rock bands. I work with a lot of pop musicians. I try to expand into all the horizons, you know what I'm saying? So everybody could really, you know what I'm saying, fuck with everything that I'm doing. Well, I'm working with Ayenteejtc, you know, my best friend. He's producing most of it. I'm also working with Jay, the producer. Shout outs to YBFS and the whole fam up there. And you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to expand my horizon. Like I said before, I'm trying to get more producers. Like, I'm trying to get more producers that I know are real dope and trying to get them out there. When it comes to features in the album, in the tape, I don't really have too many features. I don't think I'm gonna have any features. Just like I said, this is gonna be a real personal project. So I think I'm just gonna be by myself, but I definitely will have a lot more producers. I'm trying to get like 3 or 4 producers to, like, you know what I'm saying, put their minds together and make corners. Make corners the biggest thing I've ever made. The reason I call it corners is because for a long time in these past 2 years, I was really, you know what I'm saying, stuck in my room a lot, because I had a lot of financial problems. I had a lot of like, you know, saying, home problems. So I was basically in my room all the time, and I was stuck inside those 4 corners, and it made me dig into deeper side of myself that I haven't really, like, seen when I write music. You know what I'm saying? When I used to write music as a kid, it felt a lot more innocent. Now that I'm older, now that I got these responsibilities, now that music is just a lot more important, writing music isn't the same. So the difference I see with the crew music and with my solo music is a lot more personal to me. It's a lot more in depth with my feelings and my way of thinking. I don't want to say it's dark, but it is a lot darker than it is with Justice Crew. And although I love making music with Justice Crew, this corners and the solo music thing it really shows you who I am, apart from the HollaRox that everybody knows from the Justice Crew, the super social one. Like, I release more you know what I'm saying, a lot more demons when I write music for my solo career. I called it corners, like I said, because I wrote basically most of it when I was feeling trapped. I was feeling like I wasn't going anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I was 20, 21. I didn't feel like I was making the moves I should be making. I was, like, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to say I was depressed, but I was hitting the low point of my life. So I was writing this, and I was just writing verse one day, and I said, and I wrote something that went along the lines of, how am I supposed to prosper when I'm stuck inside these corners? And then, you know what I'm saying, after I wrote that, I just thought to myself, you know what, fuck it, that's how I feel. So I called it corners, because when you're stuck inside these 4 corners so long, a lot of shit just reaches out into your brain, and I just had to release it all. And you know what I'm saying, I felt like I released the most in this project that I'm about to drop. I'm trying to be as relatable as possible, because I know I'm not the only one out there struggling. There's a lot of kids out there, there's a lot of people my age, you know what I'm saying, being as broke as I was, being as starting as low as we did. I'm just trying to leave as positive as the message as I'm trying to. Because right now I feel like the rap industry is it's dirty, man. It's a dirty place. Like they're super. It's not what I envisioned when I first started making music. Like I'm a big fan of equal rights. I'm a big fan of you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, equal rights and shit. And that's something that I feel like I would want to promote a lot in my music too. Like I know Macklemore did it, shout outs to him. But people need to be a lot more open-minded with everything. Cause I don't know, man, the music industry nowadays isn't what I envisioned it was when I was a kid, when I first started making this music. Cause when I first started making music with my boy Ayenteejtc, it was just, the innocence was there. We just thought everything was happy-go-lucky. You know, let's write this verse. The flipping of the pages of my notebook don't even sound the same to me as it did when I was like 14 writing music. And I'm just trying to get my fans and the people that I want to reach out to know that I'm gonna be relatable. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be emotional. I'm gonna be hype. And I'm just trying to get them to understand where I'm coming from, and at the same time make them feel better about where they're coming from. That's basically what I'm trying to do with my music. They date back to you know what I'm saying, old school hip hop, obviously. Wu-Tang Clan played a big role in my music writing. My biggest musical influences though are definitely Mos Def, Yasin Bey, and J Dilla definitely. But there's also some other musical influences that I felt like when I write music, I've changed the way I write music because of them. And it could be different genres. Like Blink-182 was a big influence to me. City and Color. There was let's see, You Me at 6 is a huge influence. It's just the way they write their music. Taking Back Sunday's another one. Paul McCartney. Just the way they write their music. It seems so organic. And there'd be times where I would write songs and hear their songs and just be like, they sound way more organic than I do, and I would scrap the pages in my notebook and just be like, nah, I gotta rewrite this. It's just, influences really come from different things. Like, it doesn't even have to only come from like music, you know what I'm saying? There's movies, there's book. As cliche as it sounds, my mother, she's always, she raised 3 boys, right by herself, basically. She's all about positive energy. She's into yoga. She's into chakras, and she's into all of that positive energy stuff. She makes it a lot easier to withstand the bullshit that I have to go through day by day. I can come back from a long day of work or a long day of just, you know what I'm saying, writing music and stuff like that. I could be stressed out, but I could come home to a home where my mom lights incense, plays a lot of nature sounds. She does a lot of things around the house that make it a lot easier to you know what I'm saying, to sleep, because there's times where I don't sleep. There's days and days where I don't sleep. You know what I'm saying? I don't show it too much because all my friends and all the people around me, they have a certain view of Holla. They have he's super go-lucky, super, you know what I'm saying, enlightened, and he's like super happy. He jumps around everywhere. Talk a lot, but that's because I don't like showing the negative sides when I'm around people. I like bringing the positive energy out. And my mom really plays a big role on the way I look at things. You know what I'm saying? I try to look at things as positive as possible. Even though like these past 2-3 years have been like basically hell, I would say. There's always a bright side to everything. There's always a light to everything, and that's why my mom's one of my biggest influences. Everything I do it for her. And another big influence of mine is Andy. May he rest in peace. Died about 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? We were best friends when we were kids. He had this drive in him that I haven't even seen in anybody else. And he basically, like, when he passed away, I felt like his drive just spread out into everybody else that was around him, and it's basically influenced all of us a lot more in everything that we do. Everything that we put our effort into is just a lot more powerful now that we have somebody to do it for. Although it came in unfortunate events, may he rest in peace. Alright, I just wanted to let everybody know that, especially all the artists out there, try not to compromise what like why you started doing this. Like the saddest thing that I've seen lately is just people that started creating, whether it's music, whether it's writing books, or whether it's filming. Like people have lost the touch, have lost like what they fell in love with because of what they seen, because what they seen doesn't work, or what does work, and all that bullshit. I just want to leave the people with how am I gonna put this together? My thoughts are always crazy. That's why you always see me moving around, doing this, because it's real hard to put my thoughts together if it's not rap. Just art is beautiful, man. It really is, and a lot of people are taking it for granted how beautiful art is. Miami's one of the meccas of art, huge mecca. There's so much talent around that people just take advantage of nowadays, and it's saddening to artists, because it's just like artists get a lot of bullshit, especially from like society, from their parents, from people that they don't know, people they do know, and it's just, you gotta do what you love forever. Like I love rap. The reason I became a rapper is because, man, I wasn't gonna get into the trap business. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna be out there selling drugs. I wasn't gonna be out there gang banging, because that's just not a route that I decided to take, man. I got little brothers, man. I got family that look up to me, and I got into rap because it just felt great to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? The pen bleeds the same way I bleed. You know what I'm saying? Like every time my thoughts get put into paper, I feel like I'm creating masterpieces. You know what I'm saying? So just don't let art die. Like it's just, like, art will never die, but it just feels like people are just like letting it die out, especially in Miami, and that just ain't cool, man. Alright, this is a verse that I have, a song I have called No Daylight from the Up and Coming Corners album. Hope y'all enjoy. It goes, can I get a little piece in this bitch? I'm coming through your town with 100 all around. Better hold your seat in this bitch. Put a window down so a little bit of breeze can exist. They hated my flow, so I let her take a dose. Let a millisecond go, now they on their toes with their jaw on the flow. Nigga wanna say they hungry, put their jaw on my toes. Never let go. Riding better than slow. Hide your head under snow. I heard it's getting cold, let us sit and watch. From the sideline, yeah, hit a pistols pop. Pray to God, nigga, we on. Niggas used to ride their bike through their hood stolen. I feel so grown. Baggies in the fitted and a wrist so strong. Feelings in the oven, Mephisto's on Mephisto's clone with a chicken bone. After taking all these pretty little bitches home, getting dough while I'm getting stoned. This ain't the way I pictured us getting old. Fuck what you say, fuck what they say. Brown skin nigga with a bank loan made day. Another nigga running with a pistol make way. Fist full of quarters. Gotta get his clothes clean for the hoes. The stress of 14. Arrows on the iced tea mixed with codeine. Won't you OD? Don't you know me? I need to feel alive before they get to own me. And are you sure you're insured? It's a testimony to the lifestyle. Trade your shirt for some fur. I don't work tonight, let's get stirred. The word isn't heard, but it's damn well spoken. The homie can't get in touch if his handheld broken. You lost your job, but you can't tell no one. Who laughing last when your casket open? Your face the same way you had your first kid. Fuck that, it's payday. Minimum wage sponsors your AA, and maybe some Velcro. He might be a baller, but no way he settled. Find him in the ghetto, but what place they sell clothes. Skinny dipping in the lake with hotel hoes. And he made $1, no change, no profit off your whole day. In the doctor's office, no pain. Starts out to smell like propane. He spark it off, but no flame. Heart starts to beat a slow way. Can you niggas go fuck yourself? Acting like the city gon' run itself. Why the fuck you waiting? What is it you scared of? Rope hanging, only thing keeping your head up. Low lighting for the scene, get $10. Do the lighting for the scene, get them $10. Spent them on red rum. Labor for the day, get you some breadcrumbs and then some. Pitch up your tent, son, and make yourself a bed in the wild where you end up, nigga. Animal.